Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Major Mech, and this is of course Terraria. So last time around we left off burying the berry champion. He's dead and gone, and now we have our first set of badass wings. This time around we're going to focus on the Star Caller, which of course summons the Star Scouter, which is the final boss that we need to defeat before we take down the Wall of Flesh. Yeah, shouldn't be super difficult, I wouldn't imagine, for us. Do we have any more? No, we don't have any more gold or any other resources. I didn't let the auto chest cycle, so we've got what we've got. Effectively, I'm going to just buy some potions real quick, gather up some of the items that we used for our previous boss arena against the berry champion, and now we're just going to tackle him. We're not going to even waste any time worrying about too many things here because we'll just get bogged down. So let's get one magic power potion, one mana regeneration potion. Let's see, we have a bottomless wrath, bottomless endurance. Rage potion would also probably be good. Don't have enough gold for that though. Do we have? We don't have a bottomless regeneration potion. Still need to buy another one of those. I think that kind of covers... Oh, summoning potion. We don't have enough gold for that either, though. Alright, well, that will have to do us for the moment. Let's see. Pies need to be up there, don't they? Okay, so we can kind of click on them and go to them right away if we need to. Let's see, what else? Bomber staff. I don't know if the Bomber Staff is actually going to be any good against the Star Scouter, but killing an enemy instantly replenishing 15 mana isn't bad of an effect. The Mythical Petal one, though, is just going to be ridiculous against this. Let's see, do we have any other potions we might be able to take with us? Healing. We do have another Rage Potion just already ready to go. It's a good thing we bought that. Is there anything else? I don't think so. At least not that I can see at this moment. We could potentially just sell off some ore or something to get what we need, but I think we're okay. I think the Star Scouter's not going to be super difficult, at least I don't imagine he would be. So we're just going to kind of rush him and try and tackle him. Oh, we should probably grab our upgrade items here. Bewitching table on our sharpening station. Sharpening station, of course, not super useful, but bewitching table's pretty good. Let's summon up some more minions, or at least as many as we're able to. There we go. So we're gonna head over to the jungle real quick before we head over to the Sky Island, and that will give us what we need. Let's light it up over here so I'm not just running around in the dark. I'm sure that's riveting just to see me running in pitch black. Okay. I don't see any reason why we'd have any problems with the Star Scouter. I did a little bit of looking at him, but I don't ever remember him having any massively difficult to deal with abilities. I do remember he can very quickly multi-hit you to kill you, but aside from that, there's not a whole lot you can do, so if you're good enough at dodging him, we should be just fine. We've now got wings, so I don't need to worry about fall damage anymore. Right. With the benefit of wings, we have lots of places that we can now head to much easier. And we just kind of rush through areas that we'd typically be afraid of, like falling to our deaths previously. Okay. So we didn't really use the honey at all during the berry champion fight, and I don't think, honestly, unless you have a set that specifically allows you to move around well in liquid, I think the honey is kind of a waste. Just because of the fact that it takes up so much of your movement capability. Okay, we got those. Oh, our auto chests did just get stocked, I don't think we need to think about that too much. Got all these. Mistletoes up here. I did notice that one of the most recent updates for Thorium was some updates to the Star Scouter boss, as in its AI and things of that nature. I don't think that made it harder though, at least not as far as I know. So I don't think we're going to have any problems. Alright, now we've got what we need. Let's just head back up. We're just going to fly up and out of this place. This horrible, horrible place. As soon as we're able to. The jungle's just overall not a nice place. The terrain hurts you, enemies hurt you, there's vines all over the place, it's hard to see, the enemies give you junk items sometimes. Overall, the jungle's just a boring place to be. Which is saying a lot because I'm playing a wizard class, of course, or focusing mostly on magic, and the jungle is supposed to be the place that's most beneficial to you, but even then, this doesn't really seem like it. Okay, so we've got what we needed there. The Sky Island is above the corruption on that side. Okay. If we can avoid summoning any bosses for any reason whatsoever, it should be just fine. I think the only thing we're going to do when we try and make this arena for the Star Scouter is just flatten that island so it's perfectly fat so we can move around on the top unimpeded without any hills or anything. Alright, so it's right above us here. Can I make it? I can. Awesome. Good old benefit of wings. Okay, so we can kind of have it flattened out already just a little bit, but not really enough to my liking. Let's just flatten this little part out here, flatten it to this level here, and we'll call that good. My minions should be able to deal with the enemies, but should is not always correct. As I stated, should is not always correct. Okay, so we kind of dealt with most of them anyway. Those imps are actually pretty tough when it comes down to it, which is kind of nice. If they would stop missing, there we go. Oh, we got a weapon. The Zapper does range damage, shoots a short range projectile that can pierce infinitely. Interesting. Not massively useful to us, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, so we want to seal that up so we don't have any water. I'm actually going to leave this roof here. That might seem like a strange decision, but if I remember correctly, the Star Scouter does some attacks similar to the UFOs, which kind of shoot directly downwards. So having a little roof over your head is actually very beneficial. Plus it'll give us a place to hang our star in a bottle, our heart lamp, put a campfire down, and put up our mistletoe. So that little area right there will be our main kind of base of operations, which will hopefully shield us from most of the enemies. Let's just sort up our inventory real quick. Let's just fill my inventory up with zappers. Don't need more than one of those. I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about doing. So we'll just put those down, pick them back up. We'll swap on to our minion items. We'll unsummon our imps. We'll use the hive mind. Activate our imps, as many of them as we can. And we'll take those items off. Okay. I think that covers everything. Oh, we'll change back our wings to this worm scarf, just because we need that. Let's go. Bring it, you bastard. Okay, so I'll summon the boulder probe staff, and that, and we also want to some Shade Rain, so we can get lots of damage going out. I'll avoid dealing with this guy. So this is his main attack that you want to avoid. That's the one. But we're able to avoid most of his attacks due to, oh boy, the benefit of where we are. Oh, we're gonna die here. Oh, dang it. We got really close there. We were able to avoid a lot of his attacks due to the roof, but we weren't properly set up. I think if we can get... I should have used the Bloom Guard. I wasn't using the Bloom Guard effectively. I think my Light's Lament is very good. I think we might need to put like a hole in that little platform. Avoiding that laser beam is like the major thing that we have to do, and I wasn't really effective at that. So there are definitely some things we can improve on. Overall, I think our little boss arena there is just fine. We mostly had him down. So let's just throw in the rest of our stuff here. The Zapper's not really super great for us, so we're gonna just toss that. Pumpkins, rain clouds, feathers, water leaf, gold ore. Okay. Sort up our inventory again. Shop, we'll sell the Zapper. Let's collect up the money that we've currently got. Oh, I don't want to select that. From the money gatherers that we've got. And... okay, so that kind of brings us back up to an okay amount of money. Whoa, Star Scouter's back. That's... I don't know if that's a bug or not. We definitely want to buff up. Activate our apple pies. That's very strange. Let's activate all of our defenses. Ooh. Get out of my base. You're in my base killing my peoples. That was strange. I didn't know the Star Scouter would chase you down like that. I was not ready for that at all. I'm not sure if that was a bug or what. It was rather annoying though. It does give us a reason to put up some buff items in here. In our little base. So I think I'm going to do that. Some placeables. In case he comes back for whatever reason. I hope he doesn't, but we will be ready for him hopefully if he does. Okay, so we'll put up a mistletoe right here. How do I want to arrange these? I guess we'll put up a mistletoe right there and we'll put up the lamps on this side. Oh, yep, he's coming back for some reason. I'm not sure why this boss is doing this. I think it might be a bug. That's okay though. We're gonna try and fight him. Keep trying to take him down. He definitely should not be spawning like this. That much I know. Oh, he's just murdering all my NPCs. This is super annoying. Well, that was really weird. I've never seen that boss do that before. I'm not sure if that was a bug due to the changes of the Star Scouter or what. That was kind of sucky. Who died? I don't know who died. Somebody keeled over there and I'm not sure who it was. Let's throw down our bewitching table again. I'm hoping that doesn't like summon another Star Scouter for whatever reason. That would be really strange. Okay, well, I guess that counts as a defeat of the Star Scouter. That wasn't really optimal, but we probably could have beaten him regardless. I guess then we just move on to the Wall of Flesh. That was really not what I was expecting. Summons an offensive pet probe with limited range. So we've got some items. Hit scanner. This is like a gun, isn't it? I don't have any ammo for it though. Musket ball shot from this gun, so you need musket balls for it. We'll have no travel time. Interesting, so they have no travel time. I think our Eternal Knight still does a lot more damage though. A throwing dagger with infinite supply, that's kind of cool. Not massively useful to us though. But we did get the Omega Drive. So the Omega Drive is a light pet? Yeah, I guess that fits in a light pet slot. But it does attack, I guess. Well, we'll see how that goes as we're going through. I don't think either of these weapons are massively useful to us, so I guess I'm just going to sell them. And they're not materials either, so away they go. That really wasn't the way I wanted to defeat the Star Scouter, but you know, sometimes you just gotta accept the way things go. Move along with the times. So now we have only the Wall of Flesh separating us and hard mode. Boy, I wasn't really planning on fighting the Wall of Flesh so soon. I'll take up that headstone, we'll throw that in there. What would we need? I'd like to get all my buff potions before we focus on defeating the Wall of Flesh. So, any other buff potions that we don't currently have, at least from the vanilla set. The RM stimulants, of course, we won't be really able to purchase until we've got enough gold for it. These regeneration potions, I think, are pretty critical. We need how many of those to make an unlimited version? 30. So we only have enough to buy 10 of them right now. Or 10 and some change. 10, 11-ish with 30 gold. On top of the one we just purchased. Nowhere near enough. So we could go back and fight some extra bosses. It seems kind of like a silly waste, though. I think we can honestly handle the Wall of Flesh relatively easily. The Wall of Flesh has never been monstrously difficult, and especially because we have something like the Lava Waders. Which are massively going to help us out. I don't know if dashing is all that useful against the Wall of Flesh, so I think I'm going to swap out my Shield of Cthulhu. Let's go with that. That I think is a good setup. Alright, so let's just buy what we need potions-wise. Thorns, don't really need that. Night Owl, Small Crew, Gills, Visibility. Let's buy one Rage Potion. And we want a Summoning Potion, a Magic Power Potion, Mana Regeneration Potion. I guess we'll buy Yarm Stimulants too. Calamity Thorium, there we go. Oh no, we don't have enough gold for that. Is there anything else we might be able to buy? I think there was the Frenzy Potion, wasn't it? Yes, increases all attack speed by 10. 6 gold's a lot for that potion though. Yeah, might as well buy it regardless. Hopefully it gives us a lot of assistance. Okay, so I think we're ready, honestly. So we'll just jump down the elevator here. Well, maybe I should go over to the other elevator, this one here, because that's got more space on both sides of it. Problem is if you jump down this elevator and he spawns on this side of the left side of you, and he moves you towards that end of the world, you're not gonna have as much time. So maybe doing it on this side would probably be best. So we'll do it in the middle and pray that we don't get trapped by geometry or something of that nature. I think that's the better choice. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think so. I keep trying to dash, but I can't because we don't have Shield of Cthulhu on anymore. Is there anything else we might massively need? So we can't use heart lanterns to start in the bottle, or the mistletoe, of course, because we don't have like a small boss arena. The Wall of Flesh, of course, requires a much larger boss arena. Let's switch to our minions again. And let's also go activate our bewitching table. Hopefully activate that. We'll remove the imps. Okay, so that's all that we can summon with that. We'll also drink the summoning potion so we can get all the benefits. Activate those, which removes that. So we'll want to jump down straight into there and start the Wall of Flesh as soon as we're able to. We need a voodoo doll, though. Criminy, where is it? Ooh, there we go. Got a voodoo doll. Alright. Let's go kill a Wall of Flesh. As quickly as we're able to. I don't think we'll need the granite set since we have the lava waders, so overall the bonus of the Statogel set with all the extra damage it gives us, far more useful in general. Bloomguard and things of that nature are going to be kind of hard to use. So I'm hoping that we don't have any massive need for either of those. Mostly just going to be using our pedal ones. Hoping that that's good enough. Okay, into the lava with you. And here it comes. Okay, so it's on the wrong side. It's massively unfortunate, but that's how it goes sometimes. Kind of messing us up, and oh, some geometry right away. We can make it over this geometry. We can't make it over this geometry, though. I have to cut our way through here. Kind of doing okay damage-wise. Let's summon that up. We'll summon our Bloomguard to hopefully get some extra things there. Shade Rain just because. Light's Lament, why not? Go at him. We're tearing up his first part. We are doing some massive damage to him. I don't think we're really going to have any problems. I just realized we also did buff, so that's going to kind of help us out a lot. Movement speed's massively improved now, plus our damage. Oh dear. We need to cut through here. Oh no, he's going to catch us. Yep, oh boy. Oh, damn it. Okay. I think we can do the Wall of Flesh relatively easily. We got caught up on geometry, and that really sucked. That's just the way it kind of goes. I don't think he can pull us back down there. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Now that he's killed us once, we will pull out another voodoo doll. Even without our buffs, we were still doing just enough damage to pretty much destroy him. The only thing that really got us killed there was the geometry and the fact that we got trapped on in between him and a wall. I think instead what we'll do is we'll move along this area here. So we're going to go over to that other elevator to prevent, hopefully, what just happened there from happening again. Our only major thing is that we need to be able to do enough damage to actually take him down. I think swapping between the Petal Wand and Light's Lament is probably the best thing that we can do. Let's summon up our minions again. Okay. That gives us all of our minions. Should be good to go. Our one minion, that is. We'll buff up. Just because we can. head over to where we need to be. I don't think our Bloom Guard is massively necessary when we're fighting the Wall of Flesh, but yeah, it was good to throw it out there for that split second. Overall, the actual parts of the Wall of Flesh didn't really do a massive amount of damage to us. It was truly just getting trapped behind geometry and getting preventing our movement that would really kind of just did us in. Okay. And we will want to make sure we have max life by the time we get down there. Took a massive hit from just, I guess, fall damage there. Don't want to do that again. Okay, I don't think there's any buffs we need to worry about there. Pumpkin pies. Can we make an infinite pumpkin pie? No. Shame that we can't, though. Alright, so here we are. We should have enough space to move around regardless of which way we go now. Let's just do it on this side just for giggles. Alright, we're going to give this one more shot. Oh, that's unfortunate. Our guide hadn't respawned yet. I forgot about that little caveat, so we're going to have to go find another voodoo doll. Kill some demons while we're down here, I guess. In the meantime. Maybe gather up some resources if we can find any. That would be worthwhile. Plumber's hat. Interesting. We got the green hat and the plumber's hat. Okay. Man, this the pedal wand really does a good amount of damage to everything. It really digs into them very quickly, and it gives us the extra HP regen, which that's just nice. Vaporizing Matrix Online. Interesting. I was just looking at my buff there for the Omega Drive, and it does shoot stuff, so any bit of extra damage does help, regardless of what anyone might say. I guess since we're doing this, I know that there aren't really any buildings on this side, so we can probably head the other direction, kind of open up more pathways for us to walk, so it's kind of easier to run away from the Wall of Flesh. The easier it is for us to run away from the Wall of Flesh, the easier it is to kind of take him out. I'm gonna have to wait for the guide to spawn. I don't know. I don't think there's any good way for me to check to see whether or not he's spawned yet. Let's see, we can check in. I don't see him yet, so maybe it would be best to postpone the Wall of Flesh until next time. The Star Scouter kind of bugged out. I might decide to do him again in the future after we take down the Wall of Flesh. Entered hard mode just to make it a little bit easier for us. Typically, I'd imagine he'd probably go away after he killed you once, but it was kind of interesting to see that he just sieged the base at that point. Maybe that's part of the changes for thorium, I don't know. Auto chests have been restocked. So that just means that it's morning right now. So it's potential that the guide could come, and if the guide does arrive soon enough for us to be able to move on, we could go straight into fighting him. Or the Wall of Flesh, that is. Okay, I think those are all pretty good. We can fly over this. There is an entryway through here. Okay. Cleared out most of this stuff. I don't know why that entryway is so high up there, but we'll move it down here instead. Interesting to see a mahogany ent in hell. I'm assuming he fell from the jungle, probably. Oh. Well, that voodoo doll just fell in the lava and nobody died, so I'm assuming that we don't have another guide yet. will continue to fight the wall of flesh until we beat him, though. And a present, some eggnog. Interesting. Okay. Jump up there. Good with that. Jump over here. Okay, I think that's mostly good for how long it would probably take us to fight him. There's only a couple more areas where we could fight him on this side. Let's teleport back, see if we can't get the guy to spawn, or if he'll spawn for us. And then we'll either end the part if he doesn't spawn soon, or, I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll end it if he doesn't spawn in the next couple of seconds, just because sitting around and waiting for him is kind of boring. I don't want to waste everybody's time who's watching this. Next time around, though, we'll give the wall of flesh another try. You know what, let's change up our look. We don't need to have the granite armor set on anymore, really. It's still good to keep around, just because of its effect. Being immune to lava is massively useful. Ah, the guide did arrive, okay. So we'll keep our one guide voodoo doll. Yeah. I think our minion's good enough as it is. Our buffs are still up and running. Could get another minion with the bewitching table, but I'm not going to really worry about it. We were mostly taking down the wall of flesh as it was, even with trying to deal with the terrain. If we don't have to deal with the terrain, so we're on the other elevator, I think we'll be just fine. This part's probably going to come out to be pretty long, actually. I think my timer went off some time ago, so we'll probably have this be a little bit longer of an episode, but going into hard mode, that's kind of to be expected. And we want to just see how we're doing. Our character just looks like a mess. He's got so many different items on him right now, due to the vanity stuff and all the other things. He just looks really disjointed. Very much so a clown costume for us. But it's good to use these extra slots to kind of swap around our accessories, so it is what it is. Okay. I also decided I think I'm going to run over to the right a little bit extra. I don't think it spawns to like trap you in. At least not from what I remember. It typically spawns on the side of the world you're on. I think that was something that they added specifically to make it so the wall of flesh wasn't just annoying to fight. So we'll see if that's true or not, and die otherwise. Die horribly otherwise. Okay. You are a terrible person. Yes, we are indeed a terrible person for killing people, but we gotta save the world somehow. And to be honest, that guide, I really don't like how he opens doors. Really don't. Let's get rid of this. I didn't notice this before. It'll be good to get rid of it now. We'll open this up a little bit extra. There we go. Give us a little bit extra room to run. Oh, we can go over this. How far over should we go? Well, we don't want to make it too easy, I guess. But we might need all the time we can get, who knows. Our DPS might just suck because we don't have all the extra damage from the minions. It doesn't take that long to run over to the other side of the world either, so we'll make short work of him. So there's like some lava suspended in the air right there, and I don't like it. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. Sometimes weird things happen though. Okay, how close are we? We're pretty close. A little bit more, and I think we're going to be at the end. All these giant lava pools kind of become just massive ways to run across thanks to lava waders there. You know what? This is close enough. So we're gonna just start. Come and get us, you jerk. We're gonna throw down Shade Rain to slow him down. Not really, but throw up our boulder probe. He's shooting us with them laser beams. Throw down that. We're gonna start shooting him with our petal wands. Tear him apart. Light's Lament, I think, actually does a really good amount of damage to him, so we're going to keep using that. He really doesn't have much against us aside from that laser beam, and that laser beam really isn't doing a lot of damage to us. So as long as we don't get stuck behind him again for whatever reason. Oh, he's trying to push us behind him. I think we'll be okay. Just gonna make sure to kill all the little ad dudes. And yeah, we're pretty much already done with them. You're nothing, Wall of Flesh. You ain't got nothing on this. Even with all the extra lasers and everything, it just really doesn't do enough damage to us. Thanks to all the potions and support items you got. Boom. So, the Wall of Flesh has been defeated. A star has fallen from the heavens, calamitous creatures roam free. What else? So that was... the ancient ice spirits have been unbound, ancient spirits of light and dark have been released. So a lot of things have happened. I almost just lost my pedal wand, didn't I? That would have been a real shame. So now Hell's become a much more unhospitable place. If you didn't already know, this place sucks. And now that the Wall of Flesh has been defeated, it'll actually probably be some time before we want to come back here. Just because of the fact that these enemies are going to just kick our teeth in. But we did get a lot of different items from the Wall of Flesh there, and we'll take a look at them. I do want to try and kill one of these magma turtles. They have a very good item, which, if we can get it, would be kind of nice. Kinda nice. Come on. Die. Yes, got them. But they do a ridiculous amount of damage, those magma turtles. One hit from their mortar thing and just wreck you. Okay, well, we're not getting it. I'm going to get out of here because this place is just going to become very bad to be soon. That's a mimic. Let's leave. That was a mimic. That was a hell mimic, and that was scary. So, we got 2 Shadow Diamonds. We got a Crimson Key, which I don't think you ever got before from him. So I think that must be a part of the... have a better chance of getting better reforges. Ooh, Charm of Luck. Interesting. I don't think that was ever a thing that you'd get, the Crimson Key, so it must be a part of a mod. Charm of Luck, it's a material. What does it become? The Absolute Charm of Luck. Also affects accessories. Menacing, Lucky, Warding. Very good. Need a lot of things to make it a Charm of Absolute Luck, but that's okay. Charm of Luck is pretty good. We'll have to make sure that we make use of that. So there's the Calamity mod readout for the Wall of Flesh. There's the Calamity readout for the Underworld. Did get the Demon Trophy. Boost spawn rate by 1.25 times. Effects cannot be reversed. We probably won't use that right away just to make sure that we're not destroying our world for any reason. Open up our presents. Let's see what the treasure bag gives us. So we got a Cellaric Emblem, a Ninja Emblem, we got the Laser Rifle, the Wild Warrior Emblem, we got the Demon Heart, permanently increases the number of accessory slots. Heck yeah, now we have an extra accessory slot. Just what we needed. We got the Pwn Hammer, of course, which replaces our Ham Axe, and will allow us to do some cool stuff. We might have to defeat the Wall of Flesh more times to get more emblems in the future, but that's okay. Should become easier as time goes on. Let's throw everything in there that we got. I'm not going to take forever to look at this stuff, kind of talk about it. We'll use what weapons are good. We'll also get ready real quick for hard mode, because, man, we need to be ready. I think we'll probably put some more, maybe like one more set of houses on here, and then kind of close it up, as this will be the size of our main base. We'll probably compartmentalize from here on, just because I don't really want to spend forever building, so we'll make these houses a little bit smaller, or I suppose you could say separate them into smaller parts. That way we can get more space. But most of what I just talked about, and more, in the future. And until then, I hope you guys have a happy new year. and have enjoyed the holidays as up until this point. And until next time, goodbye.